All right, so we're back with another podcast, guys. This time joining me is my friend Gentino is from Albania. So welcome to the podcast. What's happening?
Hello.
He had just
Hello.
woken up from the bed. What the fuck?
Yeah. As soon as I got the call, yeah, fuck it. Okay.
He was like, "Let's just do it, man. Here we go."
Straight in. Here we go, just like Fabrizio.
Yeah, he's a big fan of Fabrizio, isn't it? Are you?
uh, a
Ah,
bit. No.
okay, not a
Not
fan.
not that much. Not that much. But I do follow him so I can
Yeah.
translate some news to my friends.
What translate? It's just an English, man. How can you translate that?
Well, some people don't know English, man.
I thought you might refer to Italian side. Anyways, talk of the podcast is basically Premier League Game Week 3, what happened there, and what do we think about Game Week 4? That's the focal point. So we're gonna start with like what happened to the bottom 10 teams in the Premier League. What were their matches about? Then later on we move on to talk about the top half. So starting off, first match we can talk about Leicester Southampton
Leicester?
2-1.
Southampton?
Yeah, Southampton won 2-1 against Leicester in game week 3.
Uh, I think there was a comeback. So there was a comeback going on, and it
Mm.
went on, and somewhat they got the revenge after losing 9-0 one season. It was like 2 or 3 seasons ago, right? Now
Mm.
it was crazy when it happened. So basically, H.A. Adams in form beat
Mm.
Leicester, who is not looking in shape,
Yeah,
and
ever since from the
and
first match, I guess, right?
hmm?
Ever since from their first match, they haven't looked stable.
they don't look in their best shape.
Mm.
They don't look like 5 years ago, 6 years ago whatsoever. They don't look uh, uh, like that team that won the Premier League once.
Ah, that was
It's
ages back, 8 years ago.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, there's no compactness.
True.
There's no teamwork. Uh,
Mm.
Fofana is going away. Vardy's staying for another year.
Mm.
I mean, for a team to develop, you should have consistency, and I think not that Southampton has it, but everyone has predicted
Yeah,
Southampton
but,
to
but
go
we
down.
have seen the fall of Leicester like from the initial
Yeah.
week. Can't say
Yep.
similar about other teams in the league right now, but let's move on to talk about other fixture, which was Everton 1-1 Nottingham Forest. A little happy side for Everton, or you would say positive for Nottingham Forest?
Mm, we're not. Well, I mean, about Nottingham, we're not. We're not knowing them well because they can be surprising. They can be surprising. They then go back down to reality and then just get a draw with Everton, who barely survived last season.
Mm.
Um, Judging by the form, I think Nottingham will probably fight for relegation, and Everton will probably be like that side who finishes in mid-table, fighting for conference.
Mm.
Maybe we'll do something in the or League Cup or FA Cup, whatever.
I mean,
But to be
they
fair,
they do have bit of
we
potential, but the way they were playing against Aston Villa. I mean, they had chances to at least get a point, but they were struggling. I mean, Aston Villa
the,
isn't that great side if you talk about their defense with how
no,
Lucas didn't have been
not
playing.
really.
You saw that own goal, right?
Yeah, I did. It was funny, but for the player of his caliber, no.
Also, he gave away the penalty if you remember that.
Yeah, yeah,
He
he
was
did that.
involved in that handball as well. So that was such a
Hmm.
bad. I mean, I don't know what was the last bad left back I saw. What was that? I can't remember. Maybe
Exactly.
Luke Shaw or Mourinho, or maybe that guy Liverpool used to have Alberto Moreno, left back.
Alberto Moreno, yeah, I remember
He was all
him.
about aggression and nothing else.
I mean, before him, you had Jose Enrique, no?
Yeah, they used to have that. So 1-1 draw, I guess. Little positive for Nottingham since that was a away match for them. Nottingham picking 1 point.
Yeah, it wasn't a. By the way, they were winning.
Yeah,
They were winning. They were winning before Everton drew. And I was telling my friends, I was telling people of two of the I was telling people
mm,
who were in the bar, watch
yeah.
them win. But as soon as I said that, karma hit back 1-1.
And Jordan Pickford just picked a beautiful assist in that.
I know, right? It's like, man, I mean, FPL points.
It's all about FPL. Doesn't matter which side you
Yeah,
support,
it
right?
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the
No, it does
points
matter, man.
whatsoever. It's FPL.
Ask me, it does matter to me after losing 2-1 to United. We'll talk about that later on. I mean, I did put a specific video which you can see in the I button. I will put that for sure. Anyways, talking about other matches, that is Spurs winning against Wolves. We're talking about Wolves, so yeah, Spurs coming in the picture. Spurs just getting a 1 goal win, narrow win, and that too at their home.
uh, Difficult win, narrow win,
Yeah,
probably a boring game. Not
yeah,
okay.
kind
I saw
of.
the game.
I mean, it took Ivan
It
Perisic
was
to come in.
boring.
Then he had assist in that match for Hiken. But still, good job
I
for
mean,
Conte, I guess. He must be happy. At least they got a win this one. After struggling
well,
against
he
Chelsea.
he is happy. He's happy. He's getting his 3 points in the bag. It's although it's a 1-0 win, just like
Mm,
his days with Juventus or Inter.
mm,
It's a 1-0 it's a 1-0 victory for him. Uh, but there was no gameplay, no idea, no good flow of the game. It was pure.
mm.
Yeah, I mean, it was expected from a coach that has defensive defensive mind,
Yeah, but the points
a
is
very
that's
defensive
what matters
mind.
at the end. Then they got those points. And it was entertaining match between Fulham and Brentford. 3 goals from Fulham. I mean, we didn't expect them to be putting up a match-winning performance, but they get 3-2 against Brentford.
It
Oh,
was a good game, an entertaining game, if you would say they're both fighting for relegation.
yeah.
Uh, because we don't really think Fulham can go up for for top six
Oh,
or
relegation.
for competing for the
Conference
European
League.
spot.
Eh.
I think Fulham will get those points. Probably will finish
Mm,
17th or 18th, fighting for relegation. Literally,
yeah.
it's it's literally a relegation scrap. Bournemouth, Southampton, Fulham, Nottingham Forest, Brentford.
Yeah, they all
Three
can
out
be
of these
possible
five
to get,
go down.
relegated. I mean, we can only predict, but only time will tell. So goals from Ivan Tooney and from Norgard. So they get 2 goals, but it weren't even enough to get them the win. Anyways, moving forward to other matches, which were Crystal Palace 3-1, Aston Villa, Wilfred Zaha having time of his life. He's in looking in
Right.
great form.
Yeah, he is in a great form, but you have to thank Vieira for switching this Palace side up. Like it did this to he sent them right to the
Up
moon.
up in the heavens.
Right to the moon. Oh no, but seriously,
So
Zaha is
does
looking
that
in
mean it's
shape.
going to be a trouble for Man City going into next game week? I was trying to
Yeah,
say that.
probably,
But City are playing
probably.
at their home ground. We can't ignore that fact.
Yeah, I mean, when they are playing in their home ground,
Mm.
it's it's gonna be a problem for Palace, but for City, we'll speak about it later.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it
uh,
later on. So moving forward to other fixtures, West Ham is having a bad time. Was time than United, like 3 matches, 3 losses, and they lost to Brighton 2-0. No one was expecting that. Not even me.
uh, I mean, I didn't expect that as they lost to Brighton,
Yeah,
but I thought they would get an easy win, more likely a 1-0 win or 2-0 win, 2-1 at least. But I didn't expect Brighton to win because
mm,
Brighton is looking solid, by the way.
mm,
Even though they sold Cucurella for 70
yeah.
mil,
Mm.
you could say that they are better without him. As soon as he has got sold, they are like
Yeah.
on 7 points, somewhat. I don't recall.
So I'm trying to call him a liability for Chelsea.
Uh, maybe, maybe he is a liability. Who knows?
Yeah, because one match, I think that was against Spurs. He could have scored the winner, and he missed it. There was a chance for him to score a winner.
Yeah. I mean, there were chances for
Yeah, inside the
Correa
box,
to.
he could have finished them off right away, but he did
I
not.
mean, to be
Anyways,
fair, it did give an assist on that specific game
yeah. So
on
three
the
points
corner.
for Brighton, I guess, in that one against West Ham,
3
and
points, very
yeah,
important points for
important
Potter.
points for sure. Yeah, he's sitting in top 5 or 6, somewhere around fifth or sixth position. And moving forward to talk about other matches, I guess time to talk about Arsenal first. Let's talk about Arsenal. Easy win, 3-0, Bournemouth.
3-0, one goal cancelled due to Jesus being offside.
Remember, he missed
They're
his hat
looking.
trick.
They're
He had a hat trick chance, right?
mm, They scored once against Bournemouth.
Was in the previous match. I might be a bit wrong. Odegaard missed hat
Uh,
trick, sorry, my bad. It was Martin Odegaard's hat trick.
it was Martinelli. Yes, he scored twice
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that.
I confused that with Arsenal's previous
No,
match
no, 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 no,
against
no.
Leicester.
It
In the Leicester match, he
it
missed the
was
hat trick, right? It's Martin Odegaard. I've
yes,
just checked. It's Martin Odegaard
yes.
missing the hat trick for Arsenal in this one. So Gunners are having a great time, top of the league. 3 matches, 3 wins. Even though oppositions are
It,
slightly easier opposition,
they are looking in shape. Uh, they're looking far better than I
but gameplay
expected.
wise, they are looking in right. They are moving in the right direction. They
Yeah,
are playing attacking football. I mean, that's what you want to see in the top sides. Playing attacking football, not like sitting and playing on counters. Because
to be
that's
fair,
never looks
you're
beautiful.
not wrong.
Yeah. And let's move on to talk about tragedy. Tragic matches. First one, Leeds winning 3-0 against Chelsea. Oh,
That's not a tragedy. The coach literally said we were the better team.
yeah.
Tuchel said we were the better team,
But
despite them winning three.
I mean, with
Despite them losing
Rafinha gone
3-0.
from Leeds and with Bielsa gone from Leeds, no one was even considering them to be finishing above the relegation zone. And people have
To
had
be
their
fair, yeah,
bets, right?
yeah, they were relegation scrap.
Yeah,
They everyone betted them. Everyone bet about them being relegated
yeah,
on their first season. Yet they
mm,
finished 10th, somewhat. They
yeah,
finished 11th, 10th, somewhat.
yeah.
Then they finished 14th last season.
And the last year, they almost saved themselves from relegation on the last day.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
was
yeah.
late winner.
17th. They
Yeah,
were 17th.
you just avoid that. And I mean, that coach which they currently have, he used to coach RB Leipzig. So, I mean,
Yeah.
there was little belief that he might just do fine. But everyone was not expecting this to happen. And 3-0, that's shocker for Chelsea.
It was a shocker, and everyone was surprised.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't come up to a press conference after the game and say we were the better team, we were dominating, we were doing this, we were doing that, despite losing 3-0. You shouldn't do that.
Yeah, you can
That's
say that in the team meetings, not in press conference.
during the brief. Okay, I understand, but not in the press conferences.
Right. And talking about the other match, Newcastle 3-3, Saint Maximin Shore. What a performance! What a time he had on the pitch.
Probably the match of the year in Premier League.
Maybe the best match of his career so far, Saint Maximin's.
Best match of this particular game week.
Yeah, you were saying. I was like, what the fuck? don't say that.
I mean, to be there, Saint Maximin is very good. I mean, he's been very consistent.
Yeah, and glad he hasn't picked injuries this time. He's prone to injuries. Everyone knows that.
Yeah. But he didn't pick an injury for next. Yeah. For the future, he didn't yet.
Yep. And talking about the one mega fixture. Oh, you were adding something. You can add.
I mean, they City does have a fixation with scoring goals, like during 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Yeah, in lapse of few minutes, they can come with 2-3, and they can just shock you out of nowhere. Yeah,
they just
like they did last season on the final day against Aston Villa.
Yeah, they did that.
That was crazy. Kai Gundogan coming in. Let's not talk about it. Losing the league by 1 point. It hurts. And twice. Hurts too bad. We could have been the best team in the league with 21 titles. But still, we are at 19, 1 below United. And talking about 1 below United, 1 goal less than United's 2-1 loss to Liverpool.
When
that's the terrible start. And
when do I start?
And by the way, I made a reaction video on that. I made a review video. In case you haven't checked, you can check who is watching the stream. Watching this video, stream. I say that. Okay, continue.
It's been quite an impressive game, actually, because no one thought United would win. And as soon as you bench the Lord, and as soon as you bench the Lord Maguire and the almighty 38 million euros man, as soon as you bench Ronaldo and Maguire shortly, then you get good results. If you get good results, you will progress. If you progress, then you will go somewhere you would like. No one expected United to win.
I mean,
especially with their loss against Brentford.
I mean, that was such a simple solution.
That was a heavy hit.
Like, don't play Maguire, and you know the way out. Just don't start Maguire. That's it.
Yep.
At least you can get the draws, if not the wins. At least the minimum you can get is, if your defense is fine, you can still fight for a point, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, do I even have you seen the argument between Milner and Van Dijk?
Yeah. I mean, it made some sense, but if you look at it again and again, that it's 50-50. You can't totally blame Van Dijk. There had to be a proper communication between the players. That's what I feel.
There was communication, but Van Dijk completely blocked his goalkeeper's side.
Yeah,
So,
I know. Right.
so that's why, so that's why Milner was pissed.
Oh yeah, he could have given him the space. I guess it was all because of the space given on the left side where he just slotted the ball.
Both were at fault because
Yeah,
Milner was dribbled first.
I agree with you. Like defensively, we were so below average. We weren't good. We weren't good at all.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair,
I mean, it could have stayed
Trent,
1-1 had
Trent,
they given the offside goal for that Rashford one. It was just
Trent
on a margin, I
should
guess.
have Trent should come back much more than he's doing now because
Yeah,
he's an attacking defender. He should learn how to defend first.
I mean, learning wise, he's fine, but if I had an option, I would put in some defensive center right back there and utilize Trent more in the midfield. I would fancy that, but not the manager. So we can just talk
Oh,
about
I'm not the
things.
manager. Yes,
Yeah,
he's not the manager. We can say everything, but
we can judge
they
them. We
won't
can have
listen to
our
us.
opinions, but only manager knows what he likes in his player and how he
Yeah.
expects him to be going.
Yep, yep.
But yeah,
And it's
despite
certainly
everything else, he has won point all with Liverpool, all the possible trophies. We can't just call him bad. You can say he had a bad game.
no. No one, no one should call club bad. That's nonsense.
Yeah,
The guy who literally rose up from dead, literally.
yeah,
Klopp literally rose Liverpool up from the dead. They were looking a team with no perspective, to be honest.
yeah.
I mean, can you be a team with Fabio Borini, Jose Enrique, with Mario
I mean,
Balotelli, with
he has fixed the team from bad situation, and I think this is not that bad. He will find a solution as well. So go to see what Klopp does. As for United, Eric Ten Hag getting win in the crucial tie that keeps his collar up, and he might be happy about it. He should be happy.
I mean, it hurts because it's a rival, but
Yeah,
I mean, he should be happy with his team's performance,
yeah.
with what they gave on the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay,
if you want to put it that way.
that's the review for game week 3. I guess we covered every match that was possible. All the 10 games covered up. And let's talk about game week 4. What are our predictions about scores? Let's just have a little talk about that. I mean, the quick one. And we'll check out next week what happens, how true are our predictions. So, Southampton playing United. What do you think?
Easy Southampton win.
By scoreline predictions?
Okay. Scoreline. I'm thinking 2-1 Southampton.
Okay, 2-1 Southampton. I think it's going to be 1-1 draw.
Yeah.
And
Draw. Nice.
yeah, I expect United won't be playing that bad after getting win against Liverpool. That would be a huge confidence boost for the team. But you know why I've given it a draw? Because I fear if they start Maguire again. I fear because he's club captain. You can't be putting captain out for long.
Yeah.
So 1-1, 2-1 is your prediction for Southampton. I go for a draw. And second match, Brentford hosting Everton. That's a
Brentford
tricky
Everton.
one. Yeah.
Brentford Everton is. Yeah, indeed it is a tricky one. I'm thinking 2-0 Everton. Yeah, I think Everton could do it.
I'll pick the other way, 2-0 Brentford.
Or 2-0 Brentford.
Yeah, because they are playing at home and they might try to get result this time after losing 3-2.
For yeah, you've gone for the other way around.
Yeah.
Just good.
Okay, let's go talk about the next one, Brighton against Leeds. I think Leeds gonna win.
So Fun fact: they both beat a top 7 sides, which is
West Ham and
really
Chelsea from
West
last
Ham and
season.
Chelsea.
Yeah,
Yes. Uh,
the scores.
1-1.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm confident.
I got
A draw.
2-0 for Leeds. That's my prediction. You're going for a draw. Okay, Chelsea
Bold.
versus Leicester.
Very bold.
Yeah, very bold. Chelsea versus
Chelsea,
Leicester.
probably the most important game, despite them being both in the Big Six.
Mhm.
Uh, it's probably the most important game of the game week. Uh,
Mhm.
and I think this game will go down by 2-1
2.
Chelsea.
I think 3-1 to Chelsea. One that add
It's
to that.
gonna be it's gonna be very hard
Yeah.
for Chelsea. It's
And,
gonna be very hard.
and is it going to be hard for Bournemouth because they are traveling away to Anfield to face Liverpool? What do you think about
Uh,
scoreline predictions for this one?
3-0, 3-0. It's a big fucking shambles
Yeah.
going on at the Cherries because they have no gameplay. They don't know how to
No,
communicate with each
Cherries are
other.
coming to Anfield. That's what I said. They are coming to
Uh,
Liverpool's home.
3-0. Done.
I go 4-0 or maybe 5-0. Either anything
Five,
between that.
five, 5 is a bit too much. Let's
Because
keep.
we need response. I mean, players might be angry, so just adding a bit fire to that. Maybe 4-0, I guess. At max, we can get 4. Should be getting, I mean,
Yeah.
to boost your
But
confidence, you got to have some performance, right?
unless you get a full deserved surprise, just like Crystal Palace did.
No, please don't say they are going to sit back and counter.
I mean, it could be.
That would be a scary sight for me. I mean, it's being said that Fabio Carvalho might start for Liverpool in this match in midfield. So let's hope we have something good happening. I mean, it could either be 4-0 or 2-0. I'll go with 4-0 because I would want that anyways. Next match, City versus Crystal Palace. City's home.
1-0 Crystal Palace.
I would go for a 2 draw. I think it's going to be a draw. 2-2.
1-0 Palace.
Okay,
Or they win at least with a 1-goal difference.
Okay, that's our prediction. Palace for the win. Next match, Arsenal versus Fulham. I guess both will agree on same scoreline. What's yours? Tell me.
Arsenal Fulham. Another goal galore. I think it's going to be an interesting game. 3-2 Arsenal.
Exactly what I was thinking. 3-2 in my head. All right, we agree on one scoreline. 3-2.
It's a goal galore, to be fair.
As soon as you said that, 3-2 hit my mind. Anyways, going further, Aston Villa hosting West Ham. West Ham haven't had a win. They are hungry.
They're both in bad form. They're in a bad form, I think. 2-0 West Ham.
I was kind of thinking about a draw, maybe 1-1 draw. Might just happen. Okay, next match, Wolves playing Newcastle. Wolves, Newcastle.
Wolves, Newcastle. I think Newcastle will do well.
2-0 Newcastle for me.
2-1 for me.
Okay, 2-1 for you. And now moving on to talk about the last fixture for Game Week 4. That's going to be Nottingham Forest hosting Spurs.
3-1 Tottenham.
3-1. I would agree on that. 3-1 for Spurs as well. They're gonna win it. And thanks for those faces.
They're looking in shape.
Yep. And I guess so. Those are our predictions. I won't further let you see those faces. So let's end this segment, and I will catch you next week with more such videos. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more. See you guys.
Please.